All right. Shalom. Giving all praise and glory and honor and to our power, Yahweh by Hashem, Hamashiach Yahawashi. All right. Shalakia. Today, we're going to do a lesson on Yahawashi. All right. And going to do a lesson on Yahawashi, man. And everything, the title of this lesson, he suffered many things. All right? Let's go to Matthew chapter 27. In verse 21. Let's start at verse 20. But the chief priests and elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask Barabbas to destroy Yahawashi. The governor answered and said unto them, Whither of the twain will ye that I release unto you? They said, Barabbas. Pilate said unto them, What shall I do then with Yahawashi, which is called Christ? They all say unto him, Let him be crucified. And the governor said, Why? What evil hath he done? But they cried out the more, saying, Let him be crucified. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. Then answered all the people and said, His blood be on us and on our children. Then released he Barabbas unto them, and when he had scourged Yahawashi, he delivered him to be crucified. Let's jump down to verse 29. And when they had platted a crown of thorns, they put it upon his head, and a reed in his right hand, and they bowed the knee before him, and mocked him, saying, Hail, King of the Jews! And they spit upon him, and took the reed, and smote him on the head. And after that they had mocked him, they took the robe off from him, and put his own raiment on him, and led him away to crucify him. All right. Verse 40. And saying, Thou that destroyest the temple, and buildest it in 3 days, save thyself, if thou be the Son of the power, come down from the cross. Now these were not only the Pharisees, but these were Israelites, all right? These same spirits that are alive today, these same Jakes and the Pharisees, they were around there, and they said the same thing. All right? And they mocked him and said in verse 40, Save thyself, if thou be the son of the power, come down from the cross. Verse 41. Likewise also the chief priests, mocking him with the scribes and elders, said, he saved others, himself he cannot save. If he be the king of Israel, let him now come down from the cross, and we will believe him. He trusted in the power. Let him deliver him now, if he will have him. For he said, I am the son of the power. So he was suffering. All right. Yahawashi, when he came, all right, to spread the gospel, all right, to spread the word to his men, the disciples, all right, to go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, all right, and he said what? For repent, all right. He said what? To repent. Yahawashi had to deal with rebellious, knucklehead Israelites that was scoffing, didn't want to get with the program, all right, they was talking shit, mocking them, all right, spitting on them, laughing at him, telling him, you're not the son of the Most High. Just mockery, man. All right. They beat him. They stabbed and pierced him. They beat him. They spit on him. They took the vinegar and put it on him. All right. They pierced him. They stabbed him. They pierced him. They spit on him. They hit him on the head. All right. They beat him. They called him names. They spit on him. They mocked him. And when he was dying, they said what? Like the scriptures say, he saved others, he saved. Himself can he not save? Come down from the cross if he be the son of the Most High. All right? And that's what these same spirits that was around there, they were mocking him, and they were blaspheming, they were mocking him and spitting on him, calling him names, and just straight mocking him, man. And he was dying. He gave up the ghost, and they mocked him, man. They spit on him. They took his robe off. All right, the raiment. All right. All his people, man, these same knuckleheads that he died for, they turned their back against him. They mocked him, all right? And they are the same ones, all right, all the way in Ezekiel chapter 5, all right, where it talks about the third, all right, the third part shall be brought through the fire. His fury is gonna rest on the 1/3, the small remnant, all right, but the 2/3, all right, not so much, all right, especially the scribes and Pharisees, because they're responsible. They brought him on the charges. They hated him. All right. And just imagine that, man. Like, his own people turned against him. You know, they laughed at him. They stabbed him. They called him names. They beat on him. You know, they mocked him, man. You know, they mocked him. All right. And when he comes back, This is what's going to happen. Let's go to Psalms. Psalms chapter 2 and verse 9. Thou shalt break them with the rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. All right? So he ain't coming to bring peace. He's coming to bring a sword. All right? To do a lot of killing and head busting. All right? He's going to be killing these stupid knuckleheads that's out here scoffing, that's disrespecting and blaspheming. They're going to eat their words. Everything they said, they're going to pay for it. All right? It's not going to be good for them. All right? So all the ones that's out here that's scoffing and don't believe, all right, they're going to learn and find out the hard way, because they wanted to be wicked and they refused and denied him and they mocked him. All right. And they're going to get what's coming to them. All right. So don't feel sorry for them. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 63. This is what he's going to do when he comes back.